All right. Hi, my name is Emily, and we are going to go over the functional analysis training. So, what is a functional analysis? So, we are going to arrange the antecedents and consequences representing those in a person's natural routine so that their separate effects on problem behavior can be observed and measured. So, we are going to apply one condition per session to determine what is causing the problem behavior or target behavior that we're looking at. So we are going to use an alternating design with the conditions to determine what is the function of the target behavior. We are only going to apply one of those conditions per session, and we will get into what those conditions are. So there are 5 conditions. One is going to be our control, so that's going to be the play condition. This is going to be client-led. The RBT will be available for the client, and they can provide attention. But the client is pretty much free to play with any of their toys, do their chosen activities. No demands are being placed in this condition. The next condition is attention. So the RBT or technician is going to provide attention to the client whenever that target behavior occurs. The next condition, alone, the client will be observed when alone to see if the behavior is self-stimulatory. No people or toys are going to be present in this condition. Then there is escape. So each time the target behavior occurs, we will allow the client to stop the activity. And then the last condition we are going to look at is tangible. So each time the target behavior occurs, we are going to give the client access to their preferred item or activity. And then we're going to go into a little more detail of each of those conditions and what the expectation is. So for the play condition, you can play and interact with the client as long as the target behavior is not occurring. They have pretty much free access to anything in their environment, including toys, people, and activities. Again, no demands are being placed. We want to determine how often the behavior is occurring when no conditions are applied. So just in their natural routine, how often is that behavior occurring? If the behavior does occur, then I would just like you to ignore the behavior and remain neutral. So then for the attention condition, the the technician will only provide attention to the client when the target behavior is occurring. So you should be busy until the target behavior occurs. You can do this by taking notes on your tablet, talking to someone else in the room, just appearing very busy and no attention is given to the client during this condition. Once the target behavior does occur, the technician should provide attention to the behavior, such as, why did you do that? That wasn't nice. Don't do that again. Just acknowledging the behavior and providing attention to the client for the behavior. The alone condition, again, this condition is just what it sounds like. The client is going to be left in the environment alone to determine if the behavior is self-stimulatory. The technician will be observing the client to monitor for safety, but will either be using a live video monitoring system or a two-way mirror in the room. And then the escape condition, so each time the target behavior occurs, the technician will allow the client to end the current activity. We're going to give the client a 1-minute break from the activity, and then we're going to return the demand. And then if the target behavior occurs again when the demand is returned, then you give the client an additional 1-minute break and just continue to follow that cycle of replacing the demand after 1 minute. If the behavior occurs again, give them an additional minute each time. And then tangible. So each time the target behavior occurs, the technician will give the client access to the desired item or activity. We're going to give the client 1 to 3 minutes with the desired item and then remove the item. If the behavior occurs again, give an additional 1 to 3 minutes. And then just like the last condition, you're going to continue to repeat this and collect the data. And then lastly, we are going to look at the data and determine which condition has the highest rates of occurrence of the target behavior. This will help us determine what the function of the behavior is and how the behavior is being reinforced. And that is the end.